Okay guys, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and today is a first in a lot of ways. First off, I'm going to be going and doing some off-road driving in the deserts in Abu Dhabi, which I've never been able to do before because they've had the borders covered and you needed to take a PCR test to come into Abu Dhabi. It made it too expensive to come and do a run. So that's quite interesting. Second is, as you can notice, we're going topless. So I've taken the roof off the car for the first time. If I'm brutally honest, I thought it was going to be about 32 degrees. It's actually 37. So in hindsight, maybe I've taken that off a little bit earlier. But the most important first for me is that I have my daughter here.
Hello.
She's come visiting me over in Dubai with her mum. And this is the first time I'm going to be taking her off-roading in the Wrangler. I did take her off-roading before in the Grand Cherokee, and what happened, Katie?
It was traumatic.
It was traumatic, yes.
We got stuck.
I'll post the picture of what my car ended up like at the end of this video. So anyway guys, just thought I'd tell you about my firsts today, and obviously I'll record the run. Now, this is actually the opening day of the season, so it's expected there's going to be 150 cars turning up for this event. There's different levels. I'm going in the newbie level because I've got Katie with me, and even then there's going to be up to 40-50 newbies turning up, so it's going to be a hell of a day. So anyway, I'll put up some more videos later. Cheers guys. Morning guys. At the start of this I showed you a video how this was a first for a lot of reasons. First in Abu Dhabi, first with my daughter. Also, it was the first time I saw the incident I'm about to show you. Now, before you watch it, just let you know, nobody was injured, and the driver and owner of the vehicle has given me permission to show this video on my YouTube channel, purely and simply as a safety video to show you the kind of things that can happen when we do this sport. I'm actually in one of my favourite places in Dubai just now. It's Cafe Ryder. If you've never been here before, breakfasts here are absolutely amazing. It's well worth checking it out. So anyway, watch the video, and afterwards I will come back and I'll tell you a little bit about what happened there. Okay. Okay guys, now you've watched the video. As I said, stressed to say nobody was injured, and the driver did give me permission to use this video. Now the quality is a little bit more blurry than normal, and that's because I reduced the quality so that none of the number plates would be seen in the video. This is a classic rollover situation. As you can see, the driver was driving on the ridge, slipped off the ridge, the car started sliding sideways, and both of the passenger side wheels dug into the sand, stopped the car, but its momentum caused it to roll over. At the end of the video you can see that the quarter passenger side panel popped out. Nobody was injured, as I've said several times. The car took a bit of a beating. The A pillar on the driver's side where it meets the roof, that was crushed in. The windscreen was crushed in. Both the tyres on the passenger side had popped out. We managed to get the vehicle back down to flat ground. In one way it was fortunate because the vehicle returned to its wheel after it rolled over, and we were able to get the tyres back on, and amazingly the car was driven out of the desert, where it was then we got a recovery truck to take it to wherever it went. Anyway, the purpose of this video is for nothing, just to show you that this is a dangerous sport. The driver of this car is actually a very, very advanced driver. So be careful when you're out there, particularly when you're just starting out. There's an interesting scenario that I used to talk about when I was a scuba diving instructor. The most dangerous dives you do are your first 50 dives, because you've only just learned from 50 to 200 dives, those are your safest. But when you get over 200 dives, you start to get into the danger zone again. It's been a while since you've learned the basics. You might have started to skip some corners a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened here, but even the most advanced drivers still have to pay attention to their surroundings and make sure that they're doing everything as safely as possible. So, anyway guys, stay safe out there, and I will speak to you again soon.